What's up, everybody? Topps recently announced that you can trade your Topps Chrome NBA X-Fractors for Blue X-Fractors. How do you do it? You gotta submit a product defect submission. I'm gonna show you how. Welcome to today's video. Today we're talking about the cards of the hour, Topps X-Fractors. I got a whole stack right here of X-Fractor parallels that we plan to trade in. I'm flying solo for this one because our boy is feeling a little bit under the weather. I'm gonna show you how to submit a product defect submission to send in these X-Fractors and get a Blue X-Fractor in return. The key thing that Topps shared is you can't submit multiple submissions for the X-Fractors. You got to submit all your X-Fractors at once. So if you're still going to be opening mega boxes, maybe wait until they're all open so that you have all your X-Fractors and you can submit them all at once, because once you submit your one order, you're not going to be able to submit it again. Let's see how we get this done. First things first, you need to go to the Topps website in the homepage. Then you go to your account page, my account, and go to defects. So when this page loads, it looks a little bit different. So Topps recently launched a new defect submission page. You can see some submissions that I already sent and some that were rejected, unfortunately. But you want to go here to the Add Defect tab, right? When that loads, it gives you some instructions. You want to make sure that you review the shipping address that you submit before you put it in here. You're going to need certain things. You're going to need like when the product was purchased. You're more than likely going to need an order number, especially if you order from Topps. If you did join a break on Fanatics, they do make it a little bit easy with being able to get your order number from Fanatics Live and adding it here too. So that works as well. So they give you some instructions here, right, on how to submit or how to package the items. Now, submitting the defect submission is actually pretty easy. You select when it was purchased or where it was purchased. Let's say we're gonna put Topps.com. What issue were you experiencing with the purchase, with the card? You say a card issue, right? You want to enter your order number. I'm just gonna select one of my old order numbers here. What's wrong with the card? Let me see. I didn't see if they put an option for the X-Fractor, but actually I'm not quite sure what you're supposed to select here. We're gonna figure that out. I'll put it up on the screen. I'm gonna read their email again, but let's say we're gonna put missing component, right? And what year is the item? 25-26. Select the property, basketball. Select the product. We're gonna pick Topps Chrome. Enter the subject of the card. We're gonna do the Chet Holmgren. We gotta put the card number, so you gotta look at the card. It's 134. And please specify. This is a standard X-Fractor. We want to trade it in for a Blue X-Fractor. Bam. Accept the terms and conditions. Submit defect. There you have it. Simple, easy peasy. So you go to the Topps homepage, go to your account over here, go to your account and select defects, add a defect, and you just fill out the form here. There has to be, I thought that they would have added a selection on the drop down menu that allows you to switch, you know, like Blue X-Fractor or something. That was gonna be something that you could select, but I don't see it here. But it's as simple as that. You hit submit. What ends up happening after that is that someone at Topps reviews it and they approve your submission. So if they approve it for these X-Fractors, what Topps is gonna do is that they're gonna send you a prepaid label. And if I'm submitting all these cards to switch them for a Blue X-Fractor, I need to send them all together in one package with that one label that they send you. So that's a very important detail. We talked about it at the beginning. You could only submit one submission for Blue X-Fractors, and you gotta send them all together in one package. If you were sending a defect submission for another random card, they don't give you a prepaid label. You have to pay for your own label. So usually I'll submit 3, 4, 5 different cards that were damaged at the same time to try to get them replaced. The key thing is somebody approving it Sometimes they do get rejected, as you saw in my defect submissions, because either they can't trace it back to the order number, or maybe they don't think that the request is valid enough. But that's it. That's all I have for you. I just wanted to show you really quick where to go to submit the product defect submissions. Someone had commented on one of our videos saying they weren't quite sure how to do it. So I wanted to make it easy and show you how to do it. If you got any questions about this, comment down below. I'll try to help and answer them and point you in the right direction. I know this is something that hasn't necessarily happened before, and we're all figuring it out together and trying to navigate it. But thanks for watching. I don't have the kid here, but make sure if you enjoyed the content, like, subscribe, turn on that notification, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.